Alright, hi, this is Mr. Dundor. I am going to talk you through this PowerPoint, which I'm going to present tomorrow at the Eldersburg Library. I want to start off by saying it's been a pleasure to teach your children these past few months. It's always been a pleasure to teach them, and it's been especially neat for me to have them outside of the school and trying to work on doing something into the community. I'm going to go through this and talk to you about some of the ideas that I have for the future for this project, what we're doing currently, and a little bit about the history of this project called JoeyDCares. So here we go. So these are your students. Look at them. They're up there. You can hardly see them because all those lights and all that smoke and all this cool rock star stuff. But those kids are rock stars. They're like having a great time. They're up there, like all those fans. They're like, wow. So these are your students. These are your students' fans. Throwing confetti in the air, loving it. Loving the fact that they spent money to get in here, which all the money goes to charity. And some of them have gift bags and different things like that. And that's some of the stuff they bought also at a concert. Some of the marketing materials that we have. And all that money went to charity. And then, of course, this is us leaving the stage, and we have 3 big trucks, and we have all these different little things, and we have workers to help us get us out of there, and we are going to leave this stadium and go rock it somewhere else. And, of course, doing it all for charity. This may be a lot to hope for, but hope can go a long way. So this is a big deal. This is a big venture. But I hope for a lot of things with this project. Okay, so I hoped for having some students to play with this group. I thought I might get 10, maybe, between the high school and the middle school, and somewhere else, possibly some friends or something. But now we have about 25, middle school, high school, and now we even have parents, which is a thrill for me just to have parents on it. It's neat. I get to teach everybody. It's fun for me, and I think we're learning from each other, and it's just good. And we have some of the most talented kids in the county, of course. And there's a picture of us jamming out, even though it's not us. So I hope for some kids, I got a whole bunch. And I hope someone would record a video documentation with maybe like a flip phone or a camcorder. You see this little girl rocking out to like a toy. I mean, I thought maybe we would get that. But check it out. I never thought we'd have a professional with amazing credentials do it for free. With a very nice camera. And I also hope that we would get some support from the community, but I have all of you here today. Never thought I'd be sitting here with you today discussing my dreams for this project. So this is a part of my dream. I think I'd have 2 dreams in my life. One was to be a famous rock star, and the other one was to be a famous rock star and help the community and do things for charity. Of course, as I grew older, I realized that part of my dream was being a teacher, and that dream came true. So here we go, your students rocking it on stage. They're adoring fans. And our dream. JoeyDCares. This presentation will include the answers to the following questions. What is the JoeyDCares Orchestra? What is the history of JoeyDCares? Where is JoeyDCares currently? What will the concerts look like? What does the JoeyDCares Orchestra need from you? And why do we need to raise funds? What is the future for the JoeyDCares Orchestra? So, the JoeyDCares Orchestra, we're going to talk about a history of the JoeyDCares Orchestra. What we do, first of all, serve the community by hosting fundraisers and events which include live music. So, right now we're working on a band to include live music, but possibly in the future, which has something to do with what I've done in the past, is to have actual events. So it could mean just a concert, or it could be a concert like you see there, or it could be a concert with the DJ. There's my little kitty cat rocking it out. So we could have a concert, and then we'd have a DJ, and I have DJ equipment, and this is where this comes in. I have DJ equipment, and I can have something set up, without doing too much. We have it right now to ask for access. Part of, I think, the concerts are going to be what I see it as a concert for the kids, and then time to have the kids mingle with the fans and try to meet people and talk to people, and people are going to ask why they're doing it and those type of things. So while they're doing that, there's time for play, I guess is what I'm saying. There's time for them to go to work and play a great concert, but then there's time for them to relax and just enjoy what they just created, is really what it is. So we have maybe a concert and family outings. You have inflatables there, or you have, just a family getting together to do something. And my sister is my best friend. Just the idea of that it's not just about the concert, it's about other things, and about the community and trying to get together and support each other and raise money for each other and those types of things. So it's really not just get away from the fact that probably you've seen your kids play concerts, at Orms or the high school, and you go and you see a concert, you go home. Well, I want this to be a bigger deal. I want the main focus is the concert, but it's really about community and about getting people together and talking and discussing ideas and raising money or helping people. And sometimes we won't raise money. We'll just talk. We'll raise awareness, those type of things. But it's really about the community getting together. And I think the other thing is, again, I want the kids to have a good time. I don't want them to just go have a good time at the concert and then they go home. And, there's always that time after a concert where you wish you could talk to people and say, well, that was great, but you always feel like you're leaving. You're like you're on the way out, but you're saying that's great. Well, say it's great and let them soak it in. So the history of JoeyDCares. What is the history of JoeyDCares? Alright, so I've had a little bit of a history of helping people, I guess you could say. I think the first thing I helped someone on was, or just the fact that I don't like, it's not all about me, it's about other people. When I was like in kindergarten or second grade or something, we had a contest for my elementary school, and it was about dressing up and being the best Halloween costume you could wear. So I don't know, maybe the whole grade, maybe it was the whole school, I can't remember. We all dressed up. Well, I won for my class. I was the best dressed, and what we won was like a box of Tootsie Rolls. Well, instead of taking those home, I had to give them out to the class. I couldn't just say it was all me. It was all about helping someone else. It was all about letting us all feel good. And that was probably from about second grade. And then through those times throughout my life, I have done things within high school and so forth in charity. But by the time we got to that September 11th, that was probably the first time where I really tried to do a concert, big event thing to raise money for charity. And so I think about September, maybe October, latest as November of 2001, I started to work on putting the songs that I wrote together, and so that a band could play it, writing a script so that it was not just a concert, it was like an acting thing, and the words to the music related to the script. So we'd have some acting going on about what would happen if you were in the World Trade Center that day, and then we had a song about it. So this is my first big thing, and everything I'm doing with JoeyDCares today, some of it happened with this in May of 2002. So I had, while not yet under the